Hello, this is Patrick from XPression. I'd like to show you the new multiple flight point configuration tools inside of XPression Maps 4.0 and higher HTML5 client for the newsroom. So here I'm in Inception, and I've got my XPression Maps plugin open, and I want to do a map. So I've got my choice here for maps. I'm going to open that up here, and I'm going to log in. And I want you to see I've got a map here. I'm going to pick the European base map that I've got. And if I look here, this animation bar is a little different. We call this the flight bar now. And you notice it says point and it says 2. I'm on the second keyframe just like it would normally be in XPression Maps when you were doing this in the past. However, I'm at a new point here. I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to search for Rome, and I found it. I'm going to click on the plus sign to add my text label. That's my default label setting. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click Set. You'll notice the Set button is out here on this toolbar now, where it used to be buried under the Scene menu. You'll also notice as soon as I did that, the title from my label gets added to the title for my keyframe. And if I go to my first keyframe, since there's nothing there, it's just labeled Start, and you can see I can go back and forth. Well, now that I'm at keyframe 2, I'd like to go to keyframe and add a third keyframe up. So I'm going to click plus. That'll let me do it. I'm going to go search for Milan. I found that. I'm going to click on the plus sign to add my label, and I'm going to click Set for that one. So now you can see again, it's labeled it. I've got Rome is my second keyframe, and I've got my start keyframe point. So I can now add multiple keyframes, and I can step through them. So I'm going to go ahead quickly here and preview this. Let me click the preview. And here's my preview. You can see I fly into Rome, and you'll see from Rome it's going to sit there for a second because I've got to pause, and now I'm flying into Milan, and I zoom in there. So I now have the ability to do multiple flight points inside of the XPression Maps HTML5 client for XPression Maps 4.0 and higher.